President, thank you very much. You are most welcome. We also have here somebody who has been duly. I want to really commend him because he came in so early. He was prompt and he had to wait for us to get this done. One of our keynote speakers for today, who is patiently seated here, former Minister of Finance and Minister of Industry, and the founder, Nigeria Leadership Initiative, is no other person than Dr. Olusegun Aganga, CON.
You're welcome, sir. Thank you for joining us.
You are very welcome to this very important occasion. There is somebody in this room who has worked tirelessly. He has been moving up and down. I always ask him whether he will not break down. And he will tell me that, well, I have to multitask. And multitasking he has been doing. And today we can see one of the successes of that multitasking is my friend and my colleague and somebody who is a mover and shaker in the manufacturing industry. Well, join me to welcome the Director General of the Manufacturers Association of Nigeria, Mr. Segun Ajayi Kadri, MNI.
You're welcome, sir.
You can see that your labor is not in vain. We are getting there gradually. I will also want to introduce my own boss and the person heading one of the people that have put this together today. He has been very passionate about the Nigerian economy, and he has been trying to see how he can put his legs and arms in so many areas. He is no other person than the Director General of the National Institute for Policy and Strategic Studies, Professor Ayo Omotayo.
Thank you. All right, thank you very much. You're welcome, Professor Ayo. And before my partner here moves on, I'd like to acknowledge the National Treasurer of this great association. Please put your hands together for Reverend Isaac Adeagoye. You're welcome, sir. Thank you.
You're very welcome, sir.
And seated close to him is former president of this great association who doubles as Wakili Adamawa. Please, a round of applause for Ambassador Asen Adamu, CON. You're welcome. It's always a delight having you, sir.
Thank you very much for that. We also have somebody who has been working tirelessly behind the scene. Those who have made today possible, and one of the partners for this important occasion. We have in the house Anthony Oputa, the regional managing partner, Ernst Young, West Africa. He's here ably represented by Mr. Ashishi Bakshi, senior partner and head of markets. Please, can you stand for recognition?
You're very much welcome, sir.
Thank you so very much. We thank you for all your efforts and your contributions. Let me also, the president of my own association, that is the Alumni Association of the National Institutes. We say that that is one of the biggest ones in the country. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to introduce Ambassador Okafor, Ambassador Obi Okafor, MNI, to this room.
You're welcome, sir.
I am sure the Director General of MAN is happy to have the ANI President in this hall. Thank you so very much, sir, for coming for this occasion. Next to be introduced is the special advisor to the president on ease of doing business, You can imagine how strategic and important that is to us. Uh, Permit me to introduce to you Dr. Jumoke Oduwale. You are most welcome.
You're welcome, Ma. Thank you for joining us. All right, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I hope our hands are not too tired. We'll just do a few more claps and we wrap up with this. So moving on, I'd like to acknowledge the Executive Secretary, National Action Committee on AFCFTA. A round of applause for Mr. Olusegun Awolowo. Thank you so much for joining us. We also have in this room a woman who works like AVDAC. A round of applause for Professor Mojisola Adeyeye. We're happy to have you in our midst. And then we have the DG of Naseni, and is here represented by Engineer Dr. Benga Olushule. A round of applause for him. Thank you so much. We're happy to have you. Then we have the Director General of the Standard Organization of Nigeria, and is here represented by the director from the organization, is the director in charge of product certification. A round of applause for Engineer Enebi Onucheo. A round of applause for him. Thank you. And then we have the DG of the Raw Materials Research and Development Council, is here represented by a director from the council. A round of applause for Mr. Abubakar Kuleri. Thank you so much for being a part of this event. I believe for now we will stop. As soon as more guests come in, we would do well to acknowledge.
Well, as we do that, I want to recognize somebody who just quietly walked into the room as we were doing the introduction. He's somebody that has also been working very hard and tirelessly as far as the Nigerian economy is concerned. Ladies and gentlemen, the Comptroller General of the Nigerian Customs Service, Mr. Adewale Adeniyi.
Thank you so much. We're happy to see you. All right, just here we have the rep of the ED CEO, Nigeria Export Association. We clearly hold you in very high esteem. It's good to have you in your good numbers. Because of time, we cannot go on with all